we see an argument in favor of conventional farming. Who'd have thunk? My name is Paul Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center at ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 5, Section 1, number 22, which reads, as used in line 14, simple most nearly means. Remember, for this type of a question, there's several things that you've got to pay attention to. One is, don't just say, oh, I know the meaning of that word and find a match. Most of the time, the most common meaning is going to be the wrong answer. You could also look for a synonym before or after. You could also put each answer choice in place of the original word. And you could also think of your own word or words that would fit the blank and find a match in the answer choices. Let's see what this one brings. So we go up to line 14. And you see up here, beginning of the paragraph, change the conversation to food. What conversation? In the first paragraph, what it's saying is that it's good to get more out of less. Get more out of less, every environmentalists would agree. And then change the conversation to food, and suddenly efficiency doesn't look so good. Doesn't look so good for who? As the argument goes on, doesn't look so good for organic farmers. Conventional industrial agriculture, we're talking about farming that uses pesticides, has become incredibly efficient on a simple land-to-food basis. And the argument continues on what's meant by that, thanks to fertilizer, mechanization, and irrigation. Each American farmer feeds over 155 people worldwide. And the implication there, and what the argument goes on to say, is that it takes more land to feed as many people worldwide. So if it's organic farming. So conventional farming could feed more people per acre than organic farming, then you gotta kill less wildlife, etc., etc. But just for this question, what's meant by conventional industrial agriculture has become incredibly efficient on a simple land-to-food basis. It sounds like if your judgment is taking the agriculture off the land and putting it on your dinner plate, it's more efficient than organic farming. So from the land to your dinner plate. And we need what best matches that. So what do we do there? We didn't really think of our own word. We identified what the sentence is saying, and then we have a general idea of what we're looking for when we look at the answer choices. So it's not really clean cut, this one. We look at the answer choices. We're going to start bottom up. It's efficient on an easy land-to-food basis. Doesn't really make sense. It's efficient on an unadorned. If it's unadorned, it's not decorated. On a not decorated land-to-food basis, that doesn't make sense either. Now, if we look at modest, now modest has several different meanings. It could mean limited, like he drank a modest amount of liquids when he was running the race, so he didn't drink so many liquids. It could mean humble. So the man was modest, he didn't take credit for his accomplishments. Or it could also mean a woman could be dressed modestly, like she's not showing off any lady parts. So, does not work either. You would not say it's become efficient on a modest land-to-food basis. But it's straight from the land to your dinner plate. Straightforward would be your best fit here. It has become efficient on a straightforward land-to-food basis. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty with vocabulary and context questions. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.